Edward Saatchi.
Sarah.
Your father, Morris Saatchi, is the co-founder of Saatchi & Saatchi and a billionaire. You are his son. Can you tell me a little bit about how you became a Democrat?
So in the UK and Europe, President Obama as a senator was a very popular person, and I was actually at university doing a master's degree in sort of 2007 as he was coming up, and I was just really inspired by the man himself. So I don't have a particular party allegiance in America. I just thought he had a chance to change the equation. So I came over to the US as a British citizen, which is what I still am, to join the Obama campaign.
How did you convince the people in Iowa to let you become part of the Obama campaign?
Yeah, so it was just working. You know, you just keep sort of volunteering, you keep doing your work. And I went down eventually to South Carolina and started working with Jeremy Bird and the folks over there who were sort of running 2012, and started to fall in with the people who were really central to the way the campaign was run, the sort of bottom-up, volunteer-driven way of the campaign. And eventually I met Aaron and Justin, who are my co-founders. They are American citizens, and they dropped out of college to join the Obama campaign. And the three of us, we were managing a couple of hundred folks, staff and volunteers, and we created for ourselves National Field, which was a social network for the organization, for the Obama campaign. And at the beginning it was just for us and our teams. And then the state director said, hey, you know, we should get this for the whole state. And then another state director would say, hey, this works for us. So it spread a little bit like Facebook, sort of university by university, but in this it was states within the campaign, until the campaign was using National Field as the private social network for everyone to stay in touch with each other, for people to report back the work that was going on. And it was an excellent year. And after 2008, we decided to turn it into a company, and now we work with the Fortune 500, we work with the US government, the UK government, and the social enterprise is a huge thing.
Well, National Field is definitely helping to democratize business, and we can see how it's different from LinkedIn and Facebook, yet similar. But it's interesting and it's also interesting to see how you've really built your own contacts. How would businesses use National Field in ways that they couldn't just use a Facebook page or a LinkedIn contact list? How are you really changing things?
So Facebook and LinkedIn, totally public, right? It's a totally external focused social network. Anyone can join. You can see, you know, a Facebook page. Anybody can see that. This is, imagine taking all the internal emails of your organization, a lot of them very sensitive, a lot of them very private. Imagine taking all of that communication and putting that onto Facebook. You know, it would be a disaster. It would not, nobody would say anything. It would be very scary. Instead, you put that onto a private social network, a place where people can communicate. They can get all the kind of the structure of Facebook that they understand from their personal lives and actually have that in a company. It doesn't make sense that inside a company we're using systems that were built in the 1990s. You know, you have in your personal life something really up to date. You start working at the company, you go in the morning, and you're going back 20 years. So you sort of, it's completely private, it's completely secure, and also it's not just about article sharing and all that sort of stuff, like here's a link that's interesting. It's also about the numbers and the data of your organization and attaching that to a profile. When I go to Sarah's profile on National Field, I don't see just the kind of fun stuff. I also see page views, for example, for pop17.com.
Right.
I see all the numbers, so I can see exactly how you're doing as part of the company.